So the Yankees talked to our own Heidi Watney before the game. Heidi, what's the state of this team headed into this upcoming game 2?
The shortstop.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So
Max.
Stepping in, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Three runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order as the lead remains. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Reined in. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. In the air to right center. Taylor is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Torres. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners on the move for second. No balls and 1 strike. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. He's on the move again from first. Offered out and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Here's David Freese to stand in. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's a .348 batter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center fielder.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and it's still 3-1. Digging in once again, Torres.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Drilled on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Turner waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 1. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. LeMahieu is there. 1 down. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. In there, and it's 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hang on to it. Striding in once again, Luke Voigt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Hernandez over to his left, makes the play, 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Pedro Baez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. On the run is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now with the plate, Aaron Judge. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hard on the ground, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the standing in, Corey Seager. No hits to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Justin Turner.
Dylan Betances enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 68. Dylan Betances.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1-1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now batting. The first
pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-2, here it is. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Muncy goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 4. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. Good stop. Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And he popped him up. Turner ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over. Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
Matt, after being unable to follow up their win in the opener with another in Game 2, I didn't notice any sense of discouragement heading into tonight's game. We expected a fight, said one player I spoke with, and others really echoed that sentiment. They anticipate this being a close, hard-fought series throughout, but that will hopefully make winning it all that much sweeter. In this game 3, we'll see who takes the upper hand, at least for now.
Gary Sanchez
takes this the other way to right. Pollock moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The pitcher, number 19.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this game 3 of the World Series. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Bellinger is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here comes the first pitch.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping into the box, Kenta Maeda. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good late break to the slider here, ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page.
And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Chris Taylor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Taylor becomes out number 2 this inning. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This one skied out toward right. Pollock on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batter.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to eat it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're on. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Fouled off. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Who's watching? Who's watching right now? I've got the comment section up.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The left fielder, number 31.
Striking in, Jack Peterson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. So 1-1 home. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to him now. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning, and he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded, but they hold a 4-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Taylor is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
DJ LeMahieu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Pollock. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. And
a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is, a bit unconventionally perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is over. Yankees. Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dylan Betances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
To me, get important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fear of going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Chris Taylor started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 2. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Betances sets. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Dodgers leave. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Next for the Yankees.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner going a second time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Pollock. He gets there, and that's the second out. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field.
The first baseman.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Jock Peterson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. At the plate, Kenta Maeda. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. kicking off the top of the ninth, Didi Gregorius. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Gregorius.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Shot back up the middle. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Grounded down the third baseline. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. From the stretch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Gregorius leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pollock is there, and there are 2 men gone now. James Paxton will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
James Paxton.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look,
Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one. So it's now a 2-games-to-1 series. And guys, where does this put the narrative entering game 4?
well, after 3 games, the series obviously can't be any closer to this, but the game 4 outcome is going to have enormous implication on what the narrative becomes. We'll either see this series deadlock at 2 or a 3-1 stranglehold.
Yeah, and what a world of difference between those two situations, Dan. Game 4 is going to be a golden opportunity for one team to seize control of this series, and basically a state of emergency for the other.
For a report on this club's outlook heading into game 4, here's Heidi Watney.
What the hell?
Matt, meeting with the players and coaches earlier, none of them wanted to talk about game 3. It didn't go their way, and that is now in the past. So everyone seemed very much focused on tonight's game and the opportunity to even up this series. This isn't necessarily a do-or-die game for them, but several of them explained they know what's at stake, and they're not even entertaining the idea of going down 3-1.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Man at second here with 2 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi on the stretch. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to right field. Judge is on the move. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Stanton goes under it.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballpark.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. No balls and a strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
What? You put yourself all the way over there. You was already sitting down. And when this record, I don't feel comfortable, so I decided to not call him and drag my show.
You stupid. They're gonna think you're a little girl.
Well, that's what you sound like. I'm just letting people know what you sound like.
Yeah, I'm not no little girl. I'm a woman, but I sound like that. Now I'm for. I can't say no boy box.
Oh my God! Now you want the. Told you.
What the hell was that? Trying to stop.
Bye. That been so good. Yeah. All right, back to my game.
Number 68.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Pollock is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way.
Hold on, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Oh shit. I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. It is hot in my room. It is hot.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Oh my God.
Fernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Jay Happ. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Yank. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A swing and a ground ball to third. Torres scoops it up onto first, and Happ's rolling now, 2 away.
Now back.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Joe Kelly is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 8. First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
1 strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Fastball swung on and missed. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
But, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Gregorius stands at second with 2 gone. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Caleb Ferguson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and
digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Ferguson now catching and batting 9. Number 55. Russell Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is popped up. Muncy in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Pollard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Russell Martin now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the 1st out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Corey Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line to the right side. Pollock is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, first base.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Again, a 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Torres is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Coming to the plate now, David Freese. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, Jay Happ. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney for a report on what she took away from her talks with the players. Heidi?
With this Fall Classic now locked up at 2 games apiece, we are left with a 3-game series for the World Championship. Players on both sides know that whatever team takes Game 5 is going to become the heavy favorite to hoist the trophy. I asked a number of them what they think it's going to take to win this pivotal game. Here are a few of the responses that came back. Confidence, desire, sound fundamentals, and maybe a little postseason magic. We all know that could come into play as well, guys.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Barnes goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sanchez is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Soft liner toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next,
well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
CC Sabathia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Comes set, the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base for an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much. Maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Oh, and this is off the glove of Freese. And he is in there.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 0-2. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second runner's going to hold over at third. So a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. Previous history with Sabathia. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 delivery. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
As a look, now the pitch. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's ball one.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Miguel Andujar will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Andujar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Standing in, Austin Barnes. He popped out in his first trip. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Hernandez on third with 2 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
You haven't tasted it yet.
Thank you. I said thank you. Oh my God, he mad loud.
Ambos ganaron en sus primeras pasadas. Atletas del
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, Meat.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Towards second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
The pitcher.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Swing and a miss for strike one. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Right back to Sabathia. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 5.
Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Seager.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 5 innings complete, all tied. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number
now batting, CC Sabathia. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Aaron Hicks.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with 1 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Base hit into right center, and the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And their runners at the corners now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And 2 men left on base. Ready now, Justin Turner. A fly out and a single for him so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't full for a second. Gets the barrel of that through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Max Muncy is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
This is line to left. That's in there. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-2 now. Kike Hernandez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-4 ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Digging in, Torres, 0 for 2 from
Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Muncy moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Line hard toward right center. Pollock has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pollock is there, and they breeze through this half inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball one to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Bellinger.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Now a ball 9 to the left side. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 3.
Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning, the solo. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Kelly has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnes gathers, and the throw is in time. Andujar is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder,
In now, Aaron Hicks. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-bounds throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Turner. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Max Muncy takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. Here's David Freese to stand in, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Scott Alexander.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, and that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. He'll try it again from first. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. And that's the first out. So digging in now, Didi Gregorius. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Torres. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going into a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In now, Gary Sanchez. This is line to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Caleb Ferguson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 64, Caleb
Aroldis Chapman will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there to make the catch, and so with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And that's in there for a strike. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Austin Barnes. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1. Pollock, the runner at second with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Alex Verdugo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Yankees, with a critical win here in Game 5, are now just 1 win away from a world championship.
That's right, Matt. They can almost taste it now. They've got 2 chances to get it done.
Yeah, but let's not forget, those guys on the other side are just 2 wins away from claiming the crown for themselves. You got to win 4, and you can bet they still believe in themselves, maybe more than anyone else. This series moves on to Game 6 like we knew it would, and I'm expecting it to be a great one.
What?
Hey, before you go up there.
What? My back hurt.
Make sure it's not on the way. Then you take a bird bath.
Heidi, you spoke to some of them earlier. What was the mindset of this group headed into this game?
Matt, these players are riding an emotional high coming off a pivotal Game 5 victory that has them one win away from claiming a World Series championship. But they know that emotion alone won't get them to the finish line. Their focus, I'm told, is to keep their feet on the ground and take it one pitch at a time. They believe if they do the little things right and play smart situational baseball, they're going to come out on top in the end. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Where's my remote go?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In there at the knees, strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
This is line to left. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Jock Peterson is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike two.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, designated.
Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach?
Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on.
Leading up for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Aaron.
A bouncer up the middle. Muncy takes it in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground out victim last time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 to third. Gloved by Turner. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. Spin throw. The second for 1.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to feel it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Here's Corey Seager as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Dodgers lead one. They still lead it 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single knock.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His third home run of this series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees. Justin Turner will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2.
0-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
The right fielder, number 99.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Count is 1-2 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Yankees lead this one 5-2. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside as he might.
What? Luna, go downstairs. What is she messing with? Oh, the plate that's in the home. Yeah.
If you're trying to set him up here, 1-2. On the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hernandez.
So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Strike one to start the at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
They've just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Exiges lo mejor de tu calzado, como protección para tus dedos de riesgos eléctricos. Impermeables, con suela de goma resistente al aceite y anti-resbalado. Y refrescante Air Cool Memory Foam para una comodidad que dura todo el día. De Skechers.